Day that you deserve, and you deserve a beautiful day. And you didn't say any words, but I can tell that you're okay. I'm an ancient hero. Yeah, man. So, check this shit out, right? I gotta fucking air this fucking place out. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Gotta make this shirt is on me now. I'm living the life like it was stolen. Living my life. That's a skit of mine that I'm gonna do with one of my favorite female rappers and shit. We're gonna do TikToks together and shit after we start fucking. And then I'm gonna possess her and shit in the skit. Well, whatever. Somehow it's a skit about possessing this shit. And it's just we fucking walking around singing and shit. Living my life like it's stolen. Living my life like it's stolen. Right, you know what I'm saying? Having a great fucking time. We're having a great fucking time. Oh, you love that, don't you? Wrap these around you right quick. You like that shit? Yeah, man. So, a couple of different things. Damn it, I forgot the one. I was just thinking about it. I gotta do this shit so much you don't understand. I do this shit all the time, bro. I gotta have signal. I mean, this shit is ridiculous, dog. That shit's drawn to me, man. Motherfucker trying to fill me up. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. So yeah, you know, niggas like us want to be famous and shit, right? Like, fluffy. Fucking so like, yeah, man, I feel unproductive in my own space, man. I'm trying to be productive and shit, but for some reason, well, you know what? And I talk shit, nigga. I'm never gonna stop talking shit. I might get a little more respectful, I guess. You know what I'm saying? The shit be like trying to run me over, but yeah, nigga, who the fuck you think you talking to, bro? First of all, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just part of my fucking ingenuity, bro. You know, I don't mind lashing out sometimes either. Bitch. So, yeah, man. Yeah, all I know is this. So I was watching that video, and you know, man, look, bro. I know niggas be getting confused and shit like that, and then, you know, women be fucking you up. Maybe some niggas be sitting there like they don't want to fuck with me. I mean, I feel like maybe somebody been so fucking hurt, dog. You know what I'm saying? That they just chose to stop fucking with women. Period. You know, it's just a hole, right? So they're just gonna pick just whatever hole it is they want to fucking fuck on. I don't know. But it's just something different about the two and shit like that. You can't pull the fucking switcheroo on me. I don't give a fuck how hard you try with all the fucking whatever the fuck. It's just no. But uh, to add, oh yeah. So I just imagine one of those niggas coming at me like that, bro. Like, yo, man, I don't want to have to fucking ruin your life. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to ruin your day either and shit. Like, really though, nigga, don't ever fucking come at me like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I'll be goofing around and shit like that. I may have my own fucking situation or equation or whatever the fuck I'm trying to say. But listen, so like, I was watching this video and I forgot my man's name. He a rapper and shit, and he was talking about Grant Singleton. No, wait, Grant Singleton. That's my home. That's he's a singer. That's Grant Sing. Grant Sings is on my album, my last album, me and the Gutters' last album. I want to get him on something new too, though. That would be dope and shit. Probably have to hit him up and shit. See, I don't really do the most of the talking. Tell other people do all that shit like that. And I play the background a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'll reach out every once in a while. You'll catch me talking to somebody. I'll be like, hey, what up? You need to jump on this and shit like that. You know, niggas don't have a problem working with me. You know what I'm saying? My shit going every time. You know, my shit gonna be good. It might be different than what you may have normally made, but I mean, you know, you'll be outside of a box. You know what I'm saying? It won't be the same shit. You know. We'll be able to have say that we have done something completely unorthodox and completely different from anybody else. Nobody else has done the shit that we've done, and people will either accept it or they're going to accept it regardless. Period. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. You know, you know, The flavor, yeah, that shit's good. Okay, I got some good lines in there because I've been on that verse, man. I want to change that verse now. I got so many fucking verses, dog. I'm like, stop doing that. Stop writing more verses to the same shit. But my fucking engineering has gotten better. So so freestyling and putting the music together is so much easier now that it's like it's always going to be a problem. But I feel like I'm not writing necessarily what I want to write. I mean, I am dopeness, dog. I got something planned for you. I got something planned for you. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I wish Vito would get his head out of his ass, man. Because he's right up the alley of what it is I want to do. And he was saying, "No, I'll make some shit like this." I'm like, "What the fuck, nah, bro?" But see, my vibration wasn't right there, and I had to, re-include my shadow self and shit. But because the motherfucker's out of control, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, no, he would be perfect for that, But I think he might have pissed off a lot of people. I'm not sure, man. But he's actually a much kinder person than y'all probably think he is and shit like that. But probably irrelevant to the fact that he was doing what he was doing when we were there. And that's not important to me, not important to you. But I just wanted to point that out to you. And that's a pretty equation to something that you would not like to have around you. So I want you to stop some horseplay and tell me the truth about the way you feel about me, not really so much the way you feel about everybody else. And that's kind of what the fuck I'm going to say is that you're so fucking raw and talented with the shit that you do and the things that you say that you can do this shit on cue. And that's the problem with everybody. They don't want to know that your mouth moves so fucking fast that you can really rap and fucking talk shit about anybody without talking shit about anybody and still make music the way you want to fucking make music but still have it heart and soul. And nobody really knows that the fucking words you spit right now are the words coming out of my mouth and not yours. And that's how we do this shit. It's just simply fucking mathematicians moving around, fucking doing all types of wild shit, fucking behind the scenes, and you looking at them in your fucking mind, and you looking at them like, what the fuck are you doing over there? I can see you fucking poking around in the blinds. I want my fucking spaceship. You know what I mean? Well, so, yeah, but anyway, so, where was I going with that? Shit. Oh, man. I'm sure she's a smart woman. She's looking at my motherfucking nerves. That's okay, though. That's okay, though. I'm already making plans for her. You don't want to fuck with nobody else but me. And trust me. Those guys ain't for you. You're gonna ruin your goddamn life. At least we can go insane together. While everybody else pretends to be Harley Quinn and fucking Joker, But no, really though, we would have respect. Oh, come on. But so he motherfucking was like, but know this shit. And I would hope that Tyrese would do no shit like this. But, I love Tyrese, as far as love extends to people I don't know, but through their character and the spirit that I've gradually allocate, I believe the word is, over time of getting to know him through the way he speaks and shit. He's a very emotional person. I don't like how people make fun of him because of that. But whatnot, like he's just nigga, you niggas fake as hell, bro. You bitch ass niggas cry all the motherfucking time. All the motherfucking time. You cry about the dumbest shit. You niggas whine, and I know for a fact some of you niggas is out there getting cuddled by bitches and shit, like really acting like babies. And I didn't know niggas really did that. Niggas really act like little babies and shit. I wish I could do that. I don't think I would be comfortable doing that, but ain't nothing wrong with like curl up a little bit and have a broad, like just kind of hold you a little bit, on the bed and shit, but not curled up, nigga. Like this is the top part of my body, not my whole goddamn body. I had a sex dream about Common last night, right? We're gonna get back to that. We're gonna come right back to that shit, right? So look. So what the fuck? Where the fuck did that come from? No. So anyway, but back to this shit. So he's like, they did a grand single, what the fuck is like, motherfucking. I love both of you guys, but which one of you guys is gonna suck my dick, suck my cock, right? And I laughed. But I was like, damn, what? I wonder if that nigga Tyrese did that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, no, I could see how he's pretty as fuck. He's a goddamn stud, muffin, stallion type of motherfucker. He's dark, he's bald and shit. And people will probably always be trying him. He might just be, and this is, I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm just saying, in general, he might have a more of not androgynous spirit, but you know, sensibility about him, but still a man. But I wouldn't put it past him necessarily, but I also wouldn't bash him because that would be his choice. You know what I'm saying? And if that was his nature already before that, then he shouldn't be afraid to be who he is if that's who and what he is. That, you know, not say what, like it's disrespectful, but like this is whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care. What I give a fuck about is that a motherfucker would have the audacity to try you like that in the first place. You know what I'm saying? But then again, freely spoken motherfuckers, you know what? I don't know, man. I might have fucking took one of his fingers, maybe. You'll get this back after we shoot. I'll keep it on fucking nice for you. How about that? We're gonna do that instead. You know what I mean? Like, bro, you disrespecting me right now. You know, you clowning the fuck out of me right now. And I really don't like it. I really don't want to be the fucking guy to tell you you're not gonna fucking go golf with me, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Shit like that. I mean, and then, but look, dog, think about somebody that been trying their whole goddamn life, nigga, and then desperate to fucking get something. You know, it's like, damn, nigga, I really need to seal my legacy for my fucking family. It's like, I'm tired of fucking struggling and shit, dog. And then they just like, fuck it. He got to cry for that alone. You know? And he made that fucking sacrifice if that's what he wanted that bad and shit. I couldn't do it, nigga. You're not. I can't explain to you how much bro, no. Nigga, you know, I just see fat. Serious. I just see niggas fantasizing about shit like that. Come on, bro. What's up with you niggas? No, I'm sold all that. That shit sounds like crazy talk. But anyway, so yeah, I just imagine the nigga being like, what did he say? It was like, yeah, man, let's come on over here and shit. See if he was like dressing the conversation up, like, you know, I was going to see, like, you look way more capable of doing, you know, certain things than, you know, than others and shit like that. I'm like, what is like, fuck you mean, bro? What the fuck you talking about? But anyway, at the end of the day, I was like, hey man, listen, I don't think you want me to fucking ruin your life like that. And that sounds like flirty, right? And then he was like, oh, well, you know, and then I'm like, no, really, man, you don't want your legacy to end this way. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want me to fucking hurt you. You don't want me to destroy you, do you? Don't you ever fucking open your fucking mouth to say no shit like that to me. Like, no. You know, I'm not as angry as I was when I first, you know, heard it in my head and shit was like being funny, but, you know, I laughed myself into this move. But no, really though, move point and shit. Like, nigga, dog, don't you ever in your motherfucking life come at me like that. Ever again in your motherfucking life, dog. No, I'm not, I can't stress to you how much you would be fucking up for yourself if you ever tried to get me to suck your dick. Bitch. Like, nigga, like, you know, but I feel like motherfuckers know who to try, bro. And then that whole date rape shit, bro, like, you know, nigga, I see that nigga talking about, you know, dog, I don't know what's wrong with you niggas, man. You better get Lilith out of your ass, bro. That's all I can tell you. That's what that is. You know how you get feeling all sensual and shit, like, and then your face get all tight and shit, right? There's a male counter to that. You know what I'm saying? But, nigga, that's why I just fucking, we're gonna go too far. This is Spider-Man. But, I'm just saying, bro. Oh, about this section about comment, right? So look, so I'm sitting in the fucking, I'm me, but I'm not me. I'm sitting in this nice ass apartment, right? Like a nice ass place, but we like in space. We on on the moon or something. And I'm playing like a PS5 or a PS6 or whatnot, and fucking comment comes walking into my goddamn my entertainment area and shit. It's kind of set up like this, but it's bigger and shit. But there's what's behind me? It's like I got a big dumbass dog ass room, but you can look out the window and it's dark, like it's space and shit. And across from it looks like the Citadel on Mass Effect. It's like that. We live in somewhere like that, but we can see space and all that, right? And you know, you get the nice inner, like the Star Trek: The Next Generation with the brown beige kind of rooms and shit. It looks like that. Here come motherfucking Comet. He walked through my wall. I'm like, where the hell did you just come from? He walked from behind my TV. He walked through my wall. I believe he had like a towel on and like a beater and shit. And then he came. He was talking like, yeah. I forgot how we got to this, but he was like, I asked about my wife. My wife was somewhere and she was not around and shit. But while we were talking, there was social media running, and people on social media in the future, or wherever it is we was at, they like really be into. Everybody has a reality show. Everybody's show is a reality show, and they, people pay each other and shit like that, and they find out little seductive scoop details about each other and shit like that. But anyway, him and his wife was shooting fucking like, not I don't say call it porn, but like reality shit. But they were fucking on camera or whatever. People were like loving it and shit like that. I wasn't a part of that network of things, so it just wasn't for me and shit like that. It's kind of similar to some shit I've been through before, where I'm a super fucking investigator and shit like that. So I'll find all your little hidden shit online. If you sucking dick and doing porn, I'll find the fake accounts that niggas I know was sitting there talking about, oh, I know you so and folks girlfriend and shit like that. Fuck that nigga, I'm trying to whoop whoop, and then I'll go to your shit and see the location and I'll figure out who the fuck you is and hurt you later on. You know what I'm saying? So, and until I'm not mad enough, I'm like, oh, this bitch ass, disgusting ass nigga, man. You don't even know what the fuck you're getting yourself involved in. Boy. But anyway. So yeah, so when he comes and he tells me that it's like I can't remember exactly what he said, but he fucking breaks into this thing about my wife being over there with him and his wife. But he trying to tell me, I'm like, so you told me you slept with my wife, and then he was like, she been hanging out over there with my wife. That's how she got over there, But in common voice, you know what I'm saying? Just real chill and shit, like, and but no, we did a lot of kinky shit and all sorts of shit like that. But no, we never slept together. I was like, you mean sleeping? He was like, yeah. And I was like, so have you had sex with my wife? He was like, I've definitely been inside her. I was like, all right. You know what I mean? But he was roundabout way. Then as the conversation progresses and shit, I find out that she knows that this nigga is here at my motherfucking our place and shit. It's a big place. That shit's wild, man. It was like a TV show. So I'm trying to remember some more, but hold on. So yeah, he walks in and goes to sit on the other part of the couch, and we argue a little bit talk about fighting a little bit, but not really because it was done in such a respectful manner. Versus, I mean, it was like, yo, what am I? So, but he didn't. I couldn't place in my mind. I was trying to place if he actually knew me beforehand or knew of me or whatnot, and that would have described whether or not I was going to be angry enough to fucking, start an altercation with him and shit. But it was like, yeah, this motherfucker, like, whatever. But he wasn't even happy with her. Like, she was, like, and then not only, okay, so I tried not to fucking, okay, what happened? Let me go back. So they had a camera running. And it wasn't like raw ass, just smacking ass, and shit like that. She was under a sheet and shit, like trying to be all sexy, but she was still in the bed with him and his wife. And they had a camera running, and there was all people chatting and shit like that, But it was actually the television. The television itself is made up of this shit, and people watch it, and that's how the future is and shit. So, she just laying there enjoying herself. She just wanted to do something else, I guess. But she could have just told me that, and I'd have fucking, bitch, you're free to go. You're not trapped with me. I might be. That's the thing I've been trying to tell people. Like, when it comes to me in specific, I can just tell you this is how I am. Yo, the truth will get you so much fucking further with me than anything else. I'm like, dog, you can do whatever it is you want to do. You a grown ass woman or man or whatever the fuck, and you don't belong to me. I'm hurt behind it. I don't know. I would just ask questions. I feel like you could have. This is something you knew already. Before you kind of involve me in your bullshit, I feel like it's a little selfish of you, but I do appreciate you taking the time out to tell me the fucking truth. Regardless of how destructive you think it may be, lying is so much more destructive, so, here, and I let you go, right? That's how I am. So, I feel like I think people know that about me, and I feel like once they get past all the angry, the Hulk part and shit, it's like, that's really what's there. You know what I'm saying? The bullshit is what's pissing me off all the time. Like, yo, what the fuck you mean? Why you lying though? You know what I'm saying? And then I gotta ask you lying and shit like that, and I find out and I gotta keep digging and shit, and I'm finding shit, and then you trying to like, yo, what the fuck, man? Anyway, so yeah, so this bitch is on the bed and all this shit, and And not only that, but see, I started talking to other broads. I mean, I wasn't happy, but I was going around sleeping with all these women and shit, having them coming back. They was younger and shit like that. But she, not only was she doing that, but she was going to these clubs where they was picking up other women and shit like that, and she was telling them my dick was whack. Like, what the fuck? Like, but look, guess who told me that? Comment. And his wife. You know what I'm saying? So we must have been all working in a whatever area we work. We have to work together and shit. You know what I'm saying? But we have local clubs and shit. It was like a citadel, bro. It was wild, man. It was tripped out. Yeah, I got caught you off guard with the that's what was my goal. My goal was to catch you off guard. He was like, "What the fuck? It's just more juicy details." No, but what else? What else happened with that shit? Just fucking. Oh, what else did she do? Yeah, oh, but no, but really, I feel like people do that shit. Like once they know what kind of person you are, they know that your ass will be like, all right, they don't want that. They want you to feel some type of emotion for them, even though they don't care about you. It's just the fucking weirdest shit ever, man. I just don't. It's wild, bro. Yeah, but I have to use this shit. I'm not sure exactly what I know it transmutes energy, but yeah. If only you had known this about me sooner, you probably wouldn't have done what you did the way you did it. Or maybe you did notice about me sooner. You were trying to teach me something. I'm not sure. Either way, you'll get over it. I'll be right back. Hold on. The fuck you think I was gonna say? what else was there? Some other weird shit I could do right quick. I woke up to this game trying to cheat me again. Hey, this shit straight up took my goddamn took away the ability to web yank. And oh yeah, man, I got some LS bars, so I gotta write this shit down so I can rework it some more. Shit's nasty though. It's pretty goddamn good actually. I get so tired of doing stuff for other people. You know what I mean? Every fucking thing is just designed to fucking, bother me. I wish COVID had was going on still. Niggas that don't like COVID, all the people that died, just don't take the shot. Well, get the money. Keep the money. Don't take the shot. What all you gotta do? Eat some garlic, nigga. Do some jogging. Deep breaths. You know? Motherfuckers dying from the shot. It's got my whole goddamn. They get on my nerves with that shit. How you gonna? What type of people are running the goddamn country, bro? You know? You doing fuck shit, and then it's so funky. Doing fuck shit, right? And then the people, yeah, there you go. And then when people start talking about it, I'm tired, huh? That's the energy around me. It's always trying to fucking suck my goddamn energy up. Start with my dick, goddammit. Oh, damn. Give me a fucking break. Ooh. You're gonna fucking use me up. Can I get a nut first? It's a beautiful day. Oh, any words, but I can tell that you're okay. Yeah, man, I got some ill shit. You know, man, that would be great. I can't tell you though because this is what I know about people, industry people in general, artists. They sit and they listen because they don't have creativity. You're not an actual artist and shit. So you rather steal shit, nigga. I will hurt you. You know that? Like, bro, what's wrong with you, nigga? You know what I mean? No permission to brush it. I'm not one of these other motherfuckers, man. I'll be in your house, nigga. I told you what I'll do. I'll remove the back off the back of one of your pieces of furniture, nigga, and then slide it back to the wall. You'll be thinking you good, and then I'll slide that shit away from the wall while you sleep, nigga, and I'll come out of your fucking vanity, nigga. Bitch! Stab you in the fucking chest, pin you to your fucking bed, nigga. What's wrong with you, bro? Didn't I tell you I was gonna fucking come for you? You think I wasn't talking to you? Motherfucker? What the fuck did you think was gonna happen here, huh? Thought you was gonna get away with that shit, did you? Let me just show you otherwise. Shit, motherfucker. And then another piece of furniture slide away from the walls. 70 general. Fucking dog. And then, yeah, whatever. Fuck. Anyway, I'd like to put him in my mix sometimes. Oh, throw the whole bag away. Where are we? Celebrate down the street and say hello, Rams. Get me off my feet and tell me hello, Rams. Celsius went off the phone, off the Richter scale when the tell your spec told you get your shells, mail your scent, fix you well. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, man. So I got these fucking. I gotta just make the shit, dog. I'm gonna send it to my brother. I'll do that, nigga. Make this. Who the fuck else can make this? Cause he don't like he make other shit, but nah, man. There's like a dark presence to some of the shit I want to make, but I still gotta learn how to use this shit. So in the meantime, you know, like there's certain shit that I want. It's perfect. It's perfect for your ears. When it hits your ears, it fucks your brain, and your brain goes. And then I want that shit to move around to the back of your head, so it goes. You know what I'm saying? Got niggas looking around their house. For real, nigga. You hear motherfuckers moving, you hear them footsteps and shit. And you're like, I swear I just heard somebody moving this bitch, dog. Like somebody just moved. Where are they? In the basement. And they moving really quietly towards the stairs. They're trying to anyway. But how do you know? I know we just built that way. You didn't even have to touch nothing. Like, oh, nigga, it's energy. I can feel you moving. Yo, I done felt motherfuckers moving and then went and looked and it was a cat. Like, yo, what is in that cat? Because it feels like a heavy person moving in the shit. And then you get to the goddamn stairs and you fucking look over and then you see a fucking cat sitting there, like, just staring at you. You know? You need to drink more water. There's more to that dream, dog. I can't really remember what it was, but I know it was like that shit was like Instagram Live, man. Dog, I was like, oh my goodness, and I could just, my heart was just, the inside of me was just fucked up, man. And I was just sitting there looking, you know, at whatever I was doing, but I was like in pain underneath all of that shit. Like, God damn. But I was pretty good at about keeping it down, you know. But I also felt like I was coming, like it was weird, like. It was weird. It was I could only show you the tones and the undertones and the way it looked and shit. That shit could be a movie or a show. That shit could be a show. I think it was like an episode of Black Mirror, really. Lots of browns. Got called Key and Peele and shit. You know, and I kind of had that she hate me vibe to it a little bit. Captain Falcon, working. But I had that nigga job. Think you do? No, really. Depends. I work these days, these times. Just whenever you feel it, you gotta just fucking cut the light on and shit. Like, oh, this nigga's online. This became like she just stared at her phone like, this nigga to go online. And then she fucking got her ticket. I think I'm number one. I can tell it was a beautiful day. I know I'm funny, nigga. You know I'm funny. You know I'm funny. I heard that. It's like that. You know I'm funny. I know I'm funny. Deadpan eyes. You know I'm funny. I know I'm funny. What are you talking about? I'm everywhere. Toots. Toots. Smush your faces together for me, please. There you go. You look better that way. In the day. Yeah. I finally beat this motherfucker tried to cheat me this morning and shit. I was like, I'm cheating like a motherfucker. And I wasn't on here either. That shit was like super duper cheating. I'm like, what the fuck? I'll beat that bitch. Hold on. La da da da. Cheerios are full of fiber, I think. Somebody super fucking investigative skill. Hey man, like I told you, here's a basic way you can use to do what it is you want to do. There's a couple different apps you can use. One you want to use is Fing. Fing is a good app for picking up on devices that are around you, hooked up to your network or trying to hook up to your phone, masking themselves as your own devices. Now, well, not now, but before, they got better about cloning the device. So what they would do is you would end up with an app on your phone that was that looks like duplicate your device or some shit like that. Like not duplicate your device. It's like what am I talking about? Where you would copy over your information from one device to another, but it's like a mirror. So but it's a hidden app. So it has two phones next to it. So they would use that to clone, like to have a connection to your phone and have that desktop pulled up where you would be using your phone technically, but it's the same way someone would create a guest account on your phone, like that. But it would share your information and shit. So what I would suggest you do is, of course, I know I'm being monitored and shit, but you can put the Fing app on there, but also get a keylogger. But if you don't, this is if you don't really know too much about hacking and shit like that, or know how to get too much like me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know a little bit more than I necessarily would lead on, but like Linux basically. You know what I'm saying? You would get through the system and get down to the lower levels of the system and shit, which is technically the upper levels of the system. So give me a second. I'm still booting up and shit. Well, I'm still listening to other shit, and I got fucking shit poking around, and I'm seeing images of different people popping, going across my eyes and shit like that. There's a couple different rooms and whatnot. One or two of the rooms look like somebody trying to alter something or trying to fucking play games with me while I'm doing whatever I'm doing and shit. So, what I believe that most people are doing, either, of course, your super conscious mind, subconscious mind are coming to the forefront, so that would be like coming online. And then you got that, and then you got people who want to see if they can somewhat get in between there and talk through you and shit like that, trying to turn people into speaker boxes and whatnot. Really have like advertisements out here and shit. I'm going to say try, but I'm going to say this is old technology and that you just come to drawing the conclusions and understanding it. They're fighting for their lives and shit, maybe. You know, I would really, really break the news to you the way I see it and shit like that, but it would be impossible to do it because the second I do that shit, all of this shit's gonna go offline. I promise you. Shit. The last time I really started fucking telling you everything, they fried my PlayStation completely. I had to buy it all new fucking new boards and shit. And yeah, but it's like slick shit, like sending an overabundance of power to one area for over a course of time. You got to remember, motherfuckers, they're patient. So like, whereas you would think something would happen overnight, it wouldn't. It would be like the same way you have to work towards something. They would be secretly back there, slowly undoing shit, or like it's some slick shit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think it's necessarily my job to, but I just happen to have the ability to keep an eye on that shit without really thinking about it. So bring you the news, nigga. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? I remember I had people coming out here thinking I was some type of fucking Stasi and shit. I'm like, no, bro, I have nothing to do with any of that. But I do understand the mechanics behind it because I think it's psychiatry, dark psychology and shit. So, and I understand it already because I was born like that. You know what I'm saying? So it makes me wonder if people who are born really, really good turn bad later and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I've had both. Well, I'll put it this way: I've always had both, but one was more prevalent than the other and shit. When I was younger, when I was a kid, I like automatically I would be like but they're like red eyes and shit. You know what I'm saying? I used to see red. Like I would see red, literally. Like let's say like the one I was at the Detroit Zoo with my mom, my family and shit. We were all there, everybody. But it would come over me and shit, you know. So like there would be like a mother duck walking and shit, and there'd be a bunch of mother little baby geese, you know, or ducks walking behind. La, 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 la. I was like, I wanted to crush them all and shit. It's just some kids are just like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, stomp all those fucking birds. I didn't want to kill them necessarily, but I wanted to stomp them out. You know what I'm saying? Of course, the aftermath of looking at dead ducks and shit, I'm like, oh, that's fucked up. I don't think I would be the type of kid to get out there and play with them. I mean, I would about to look at them smash first. But, smash is all goddamn man. Wow. See that? I got a companion. This is my brother. So, whoa. Let's smash another one. Like, that's not. I think I made a mistake here. Well, I'm going to smash another one. I can't let you do that. You see what I just did over there. And that's how we start. We turn into more Sub-Zero, goddamn Scorpion, or goddamn Mortal Kombat Trilogy, or Ultimate. Versus. Right. No, it's usually not them. It's usually who? Ermac, Reptile. Right. Yep. There's no Scorpion sometimes. What was Red Butterflies? Don't you miss that shit, man? I miss that shit, bro. But not just because you can go to an arcade, but the environment, the people in the environment and shit, man. Everybody was more chill, though. You could talk to anybody. And all that racist shit, bro. Motherfuckers sitting there, look, you know who was the first motherfuckers I know that was not racist? All the kids walking around Great Lakes Crossing or Fairlane Mall. Nobody did that whole shit. You know what I'm saying? Unless you got some ignorant ass hood niggas that went up there to meet the girl because they found out about it after everybody else did. Them niggas would be up there doing some weird shit, but nobody else did that shit. So you get your first white girlfriend. Y'all might not even talk to the after they went to see the movies, nigga. Playing with her little thong and shit. You know what I'm saying? When Resident Evil first came out, you go to Johnny Rockets. You know what I mean? Meet some white girls, meet one with a fat ass. They all want to fuck you. You know that, right? Oh man, it's just wild, bro. I'm trying to get over it though. You know what I'm saying? I know what time it is, nigga. The other day I was looking at this fucking headset, right? I was looking over like this. Whatever I was doing, and I was like, I looked over and I looked right at the fucking lenses. And when I looked at the lenses, there was two eyes in the bitches looking back through them. Like, I was like, I just looked at them for a minute and shit, and then they turned into another pair of eyes, then another pair of eyes, and I was like, oh, you know what I mean? This is all educational to me. And there you go again. There you go again. I'm not really worried the way you are. You know what I mean? But I mean, there are things that definitely to concern yourself with, it's like that. But you know, mental slavery is a motherfucker. Something else I wanted to say before. I don't know. I'm gonna talk more shit. Let's see here. You know, sometimes I sit and I wonder why I've been quiet for so long and shit. You know, what am I? You know, looking. I should have did this more. But you know what I mean? But my goal is not to scare people and shit or make them feel unwanted or make them feel like I'm watching them and shit. People always feel like that. I think I'm not even, no. I'm not watching you like that. As a matter of fact, I intentionally don't watch you for that reason alone. See where I'm at? I'm in my room and shit and watch Train to Busan, dog. You can do whatever the fuck it is you want around me. I'm like, no, I'm not tripping and shit. And then, you know, then now I gotta pay attention and shit because you think that I'm not paying attention to the point where I've invited the wrong type of guests around me and I have to forcibly go back and forth between me and this bullshit. It tires me out. But it's one of those subject matters I think that people need to hear more about because everybody's going through that. I've already been through that, but I know that you want to know more about it because it's more soothing to people when they able to hear people who have like-mindedness or have had similar experiences. The refresh rate is getting better. Hey man, you got a toothpick? I need something to fucking slide right in here and just scrape that shit out of there. I don't know how I got in there in the first goddamn place, but. Oh, are you talking about like this? We're talking about on the sidewalk and. Like, what are you talking about? You don't know me at all. Don't be walking like you know me all the way through. La 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 la. I don't know me at all. I don't know me at all. Yeah, man. We're gonna start our own fucking society, bro. We're gonna get rid of everybody else and more men to come in this way. You know, I do this with my ear, but the truth is, I don't think I need it. I'm not Van Gogh or anything. I don't want it to go anywhere. I just mean, see, once I get past that part, but things do come through the ear. Yo, so I want you to practice something for me. This is if you up to the challenge, right? Well, this is a challenge for you. I want you to practice listening, right? And whatever dialogue, whatever you're picking up on, right? And then don't be like me, no. Try not to get a fucking attitude. Like I try not to get mad because it's all objectified, it's subjective. So like, listening because like I said, listen, you could be sitting near somebody who is thinking about something that kind of similar to what you're thinking about, and not because we're not as individual as we think we are. We're all having the same experiences, so it's all kind of relative as far as the way we treat each other because we're all programmed by social media and shit. And if we're not, then we're trying to, we're defending ourselves from the programming of social media that everybody else already has, right? Well, not everybody else, but YouTube. But you know what I mean? There's different types of programming depending on what you like. So you kind of programmed yourself and shit. But again, I said the same thing before, but it's necessary for me to go into it every time. My mother says you use too many words, and I'm like, yeah, but I can use less words and more heart. But the thing is, you won't understand where I'm coming from. People always misinterpret what I'm saying. Now, unless I'm meant to be this way, then I guess I could just use my heart and my soul to communicate and then let you walk away with whatever it is you take away from it. But, you know, I don't think I'm moving forward fast enough and far enough, long enough for me not to have to consider going back to correct whatever, because people like to. You told me if I did not tell you that. As a matter of fact, I didn't tell you to do anything. I made a suggestion based off of what you told me, which was not true. You told me part of the truth, and I gave you part of the right answer that I thought. It was just my opinion overall and shit, right? No, nigga, why you listen to me any fucking way? Hmm? You asked. Nigga, have I ever called you and said, so what are you going through? What do you need? Or then you fucking, you know what I'm saying? You reach out to me and talk to me, man, so check this out. Well, oh, okay. And then I'm like, well, wait. So, and then look, I hate this. I hate when I'm fucking talking to somebody and they get to trying to get an answer from me. What do you think about this? I'm like, all right, well, first of all, did you did you fucking, no. Why is that important? Like, just, nigga, just humor me. Did that happen? Well, that has nothing to do with it. But all I know is, but it has a lot to fucking do with it. Why the fuck did you ask me for my help? Because if it obviously has a lot to do with it, if it's the first thing that popped into my fucking mind when you said what you said. Now answer the fucking question. Who are you talking to like that? Like I'm talking to you. Fucking right. Whoever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? In this instance, it's just me and Gunner talking. That's the most combative motherfucker you can talk to. But no, the most realist and kind motherfucker you can talk to too. But he has his own demons and shit, right? Like really, you know what I'm saying? Struggle with me, motherfucker. Your pain runs deep. Share it with me. Your pain runs deep. Share it with me. Yeah, I gotta do some more voiceover shit, man. Voice acting shit. I love it. I love that shit. I did these two vampires. I did the other one in place of because there was nobody to bounce off of, so I did the other one, and then I did me, and then I went back and did him, and then I could play it for you too. That shit's. I'm not playing that shit for you. There's one out there, but yeah, man, I go like this, and I go like that, and then I start talking like this. It sounds so different. Yeah, I can put this shit back together. Put this back together. 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 Yeah, I like you too. You don't like me. It's like nigga said glass of water. I'll let him try something to drink. She was like, well, you're just standing out here waiting. Yeah, would you like something to drink? You know, in your mind. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'll address the mother first, though. You know, this is what I do. I'm saying. She's like, I was like, hi, hey, how you doing? How you doing? This is. Oh, that's funny. My forehead is increasing in size, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do about it. Holy shit. Find a better Barbara. Beautiful day. Yeah, that should be looking like fat at first. I'm like, what the fuck? Hold on. You know, I gotta get used to my arms looking like this. You know? Yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So I'm gonna have to fucking lift light and a bunch of reps and shit. I like the heavy reps though. Ooh, that's why I don't do that. That's why I can't do that, man. Shit like, man. That's funny. Well, I'm gonna be wasting my time with that. With that, let's look at something else. I change the subject matter in the back of my head and shit like that. It's funny, but there's connections out there. I can hear you people talking. Interesting. Hey, so forget who I'm talking to. Phase one. And also my imagination, because of what's relative to me, right outside of how I talk and then how it talks, the world, I mean, the universe itself. It's the force, man. It's all, it's like, you know what I mean? I can see how easy it is for people to get trapped in boxes and shit. I'm trying to climb out of myself. But your memory has to be steady, otherwise you forget. Or you have to spend more time with the subject matter, which is hard to do because of this shit. It's just fucking crazy, man. It makes me wish that I spent my entire COVID time doing something else. I was doing this. I probably wouldn't be where I am now, but I would be so much further had I came into that with this in mind. I was well at the time. You know, I was like, oh, this is the perfect opportunity for me to rework some things and shit. I just saw clearly, like, holy shit, let me fucking figure, whatever, whatever. Which I put myself, I think I put myself in the right motions and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But then, up and down and whatnot. I think there's another return coming. So so difficult to do this shit. But just to talk to you and shit, you know, I don't want to spend the rest of my life looking at me while I do it though. So I probably was better off looking at the camera. At least we can spend more time talking to each other, right? Hmm. So there's level with my eyes. How's that? How's that? How's that? I like this one. A beautiful day. I gotta play that shit real quick. Give me this shit is not funny. I gotta put just chatting here. Let's be awesome. This is not what we want for public consumption, God damn it. Yeah, but people, but I'm just saying, man, people get consumed. You know what I mean? There's too many beautiful people out there for that. With fake ass. That bullshit, man. Come on, man. Fuck, you gotta love yourself more. Oh, you're welcome, Moody Vince. Moody Vince is a beast, dog. I just gave him, I was like, man, turn the HUD off, bro. You're already making sweet ass videos, just turn the HUD off. And then you got the music going to it too. And I want to try not to accidentally fucking, I don't know if you got those dark eyes. Let's take a look at you. You got that look about you. I like women that look like that. Like they've been whoring out a little bit, you've been whoring a little bit, just a little bit, but you kind of came back from whoring, but you still got it in you a little bit, but you're just a freaky, you know what I'm saying? But you're super intelligent too, and your eyes are kind of dark because you had a little bit of drug use, back in the day. You could do some drugs right now, but you're not going to do them necessarily. We could fall apart or fall together. That's what I'm like. Whoop. Mm. Stay away from you, huh? Like, hi, how you doing? Now, I'll bring all that shit with me. We don't need none of that. It's all right here. Watch this. You haven't craved the pills since you've been here, have you? Like, holy shit, I wasn't even thinking about that damn drug. I am a drug. I am a drug. Wait till I get this six pack. Not an overly defined, weird, like homosexual six pack. You know what I'm saying? The super fucking man six pack. You know what I mean? No, but comment, I love comment, man. But no, there was no, that wasn't a setup for a bigger joke and shit. But no, that motherfucker's a gangster for real, ain't it? Or is he not? Super chill. He must know a whole lot of shit. See, man, motherfuckers are, I ain't got that far with that shit, man. You know, fuck people. So, like, who are you talking to? Then I gotta fucking bridle myself down and shit. And then you gotta master your energy because you can literally make yourself weak that way. But it's good though. It's like transforming, but it's also like it's shape shifting, really. You know what I mean? We got all that shit, bro. We got all that shit. And then you go back up. I think something to go back up to do. I need to do more shit. You know what I mean? But I guess this is chill time. You know what I mean? Really though. I would hate to be already on chill mode because this reality is and shit. And then do something to fucking go to jail. Be put inside a little motherfucking box of bars and shit. I mean, it's probably the best place to go if you really want to get out of your mind, though. I mean, are you serious? You know, they try to find all kind of ways to lock you the fuck up for nothing, though. Everybody ends up in jail now. You can't protect yourself without going to jail. They tell you you can, and then you can't do it. You got to do it the way they say that you can do it, which actually jeopardizes your life to like the very minute second. Like, bro, I don't want to have to act that fucking rash and shit, man. If I'm in the act of protecting people and shit, that's usually what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, man. You know how that my man must feel that he at work and he got a goddamn camera in his house and them bitch ass niggas walk in his house and got his daughter and them on the floor with guns to their head and then grab one of them and drug them off to the back of the fucking house, bro. Is you out of your fucking mind? I hope they catch the motherfuckers and severely punish them for real. Ooh, bro. Yeah, I think about my past and I'm like, geez, you know what I'm saying? That's different though. That's the first way you know a motherfucker that's not different. A motherfucker, hey, it's different though. It's not though. No, but it is. But it ain't. It really ain't. You know? Could be worse. I could be like you. Indiana Jones game is coming out. I can blame you. Yeah, I can blame you. That's what the fuck I'm gonna blame. You know what to do here, Chris. Blame somebody else. It ain't your fucking pigskin, pigskin. Pigskin. Yeah, all those footballs. Hey, look, every fucking football is made from the skin of one of you niggas and shit. Most famed goddamn football player and shit like that. You think that motherfucker retired and cut his ass up and made footballs out of him? Yeah, died and shit. Going around the fucking office. You know? We went to the staff, the fucking NFL, all the people who run the show, and she got a copy of one of those footballs with your goddamn name on it. Signed it. Fucking, you got no skin. Yeah, they're signing goddamn footballs with no skin on. Yeah, I guess that's extreme. Whatever, fuck. It's not as bad as those fake ass Disney cartoons. You see those fake Disney cartoons on YouTube? That's some scary shit, man. Y'all better get that shit off of there. Look, you need that shit up there, motherfuckers gonna think that's y'all. That shit's that shit's creepy as fuck. But I would watch them personally and shit. Some of that shit, I'm like, Jesus Christ. But how dark are everybody's minds? How fucking dark are your minds for that to be the like like all of the fucking cartoons and weird shit on Cyberpunk? That's what it look like. It's all of them is just like that, but with Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse and shit like that. They fucking tweaking their own meth and shit. Clothes hanging off of them, they all bones and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Shit's crazy, bro. At this point in time, we like to say we graced this period with our disguises, and now we have to go back to being gray. Watch the last episode of Midnight Gospel, where his mom dies and shit. Don't say it like that. Rest in peace to your mom. That shit fucked me up, bro. How the fuck? Like, damn. I don't think she died at the time of the show, though. I'm glad he made that, though. I could see his mom's face all the time when she was talking. Like, damn. Yeah, but all that shit's broken down right there. The way it is, the way it works so far, until you get to go back to where you are, you know, which I'm afraid to do because I have all these other things going on inside of me that I'm not hiding, but necessarily would want to know what to understand without going out to experience them. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like didn't I do this already? You know what I'm saying? But then gradually, people graduate to different classrooms where they can do the things they wish to do without anybody hassling them. That's what we want to get to. That's what I ask of them. I want to say I hit you over the head, but you bad shoes look crazy over to me. Half you looks lazy over to be so nephew who played me overachieve. Matthew, you saved me. Hope it could be someone that's you who claims it could be natural. You stayed. It was being who came to see me after you left me on the statue. Crazy. You can see me already now. Laugh. You have to be someone who's crazy. How? After you laid me down, you put your bastard child on top of my lazy child. How could you go back to lazy town without being master? Oh, that's the crazy child, but you know how to lay me down. That's the phase. Part of the phase. Wow. Part of the stage. Let yourself be part of the blades. Carter was saying, shoot, that nigga sound like he part of the wave. Heart of the day. I think I'm heart of the day. The art would have been misused if it was farther from graves. Oh, farther from gay. Nah, it don't work. Father of the time. Martyr for days. Starter on the run. Oh, she's learning the way. She's in love with me, huh? Make it really part of my fable. Angels look like she started rhymes. Hey, you know what happens when I call the line. It says that you're not active. You're a song for time. You got the wrong number, that's why. You know that already, though. Can't he blow? Figaro, what? About to be sitting here like this, nigga. Boom, 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 boom. Dun, 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 dun. Father Christmas and shit. Dun, dun, dun. You know, whatever the fuck, you know, he lies and fucking she lies. Without him, he lies. He tried to bow to you without realizing he sounded like he was trying to tell you. What? Pumping that volume, style, tune, trial, boom, fume, aisle, soon. Right. Anyway. Fuck. Cling, 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 cling. Yeah. I guess I'm done. Ooh. Ooh. Ah, yes, I can do that. I don't know, man. It's a lot of money. Damn. All right, let's see. I can always do that. You're not here anymore. No, I really don't. My elbows are so pointy. Look at this shit. Look at that. That's crazy. Look at elbows. I love the solidarity, man. You gotta do that shit. Your fucking arm is just solid all the time. You know what I'm saying? No matter when you reach for that motherfucker, I ain't gonna tighten that motherfucker. It's just like that. You know what I'm saying? Well, I gotta tighten up a little bit now. But, oh, still good though. Just feel your little hand like I love it. Decent sized hand and shit. It ain't a man hand though. I know that shit. Your fucking hand should be like small enough to be like three of these fingers. You know what I'm saying? Sophie Davis. What's up, Sophie? What is that? What's that? Fucking helmet or something? You just kind of like, yeah, like, yeah. Look at that forehead, man. Look at that brain. All that brain power. Yeah. So, oh, that was a pretty good run, though. I like that. Lady Gaga's popping up in my feed. I think I like her. I liked her when I first saw her. I wanted to make sure she wasn't a man first. I don't think she was, but then all the rumors came out. I was like, hold on. I am still looking at this one. This one to get me in trouble, but the sex will be good. What I mean by get me in trouble is she'll be starting shit and being in love and not really being in love, but still wanting to do whatever the fuck it is she wants to do, and then doing drugs and doing having unrealistic expectations of me and situations and shit, and then glass houses and sticks and stones and whatever the fuck. Like, saying sand mean shit, to get under your fucking skin. Possibly even just because you remind her of somebody else. You know what I mean? Like, wow, pushing your buttons and shit, trying to just try and whittle things to see how far she can go and shit, which that's how you notice the beginning of the end and shit like that. Which you already warned her and shit, they don't do that. You're not gonna like what I turned into. You know what I mean? And then they fucking do it anyway, and then you're like, yo, you're this fucking close. I know you think you're fucking sneaky and all that, but you're really not. You know? If you really want the smoke. Do you really want the fucking smoke, really? Okay. I thought we were like a thing or something. I didn't know that we were fucking doing that, but okay. I can play. Fucking wipe you out. Fucking wipe you out. Hey, just stare at me. Why don't you do this too? You can do this too. Look, it's much more understandable what I'm doing and how I'm doing it when you do it yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's much easier to get along with and understand when you do it. Meditate a little bit. Just try it. I know it's really hard to do. And it's mostly hard to get past the anxiety stage. You know what I'm saying? For most people, that shit's overbearing. All day, every day, you fucking just take shit all the time, right? From people and bite your tongue and shit. It doesn't go anywhere. If you don't do something with that energy, it kind of balls up. You have to clear all of these chakras. They collect all of that psychic and all of that emotional energy that, the body, and then it disperses it through the body, which makes things tense, makes your heart work or not work properly and shit. And you have to purge that energy and shit. Some people do it through sex and all that. That's true. You can definitely lose something there. But I think it should be part of other ritual, like, not like murder and shit. Sex and death and, that shit's just, you twisting yourself out. Why would you, I just don't want to transform myself into that right now. You know what I'm saying? That's a burden too, though. You know what I'm saying? It is. I mean, oh, I see that too and shit like that. That is the goddamn. I forgot I'm playing Spider-Man. My bad. This is why she's got to be regulated. Mm-mm-mm. It's a whole lot more to me, more to you than you think. But like with just clearing work and shit, and then our fucking that lower stock that motherfucker gets used up a lot. It's abused. It's all overly sensitive and shit because of it's under attack a lot. But it's easy to once that one cracks, it's just easy to move on to the next one and the next one and the next one. And that's one thing I don't want. You know what I'm saying? Once you get here and it slowly breaks all of those fucking things. I mean, it's just like unlocking a key, man. I mean, unlocking a fucking a door. You know. I'm sure. I mean, I feel like I'm sure it could be uh, released and healed and shit like that. But I mean, where would you go? And where does the person go that was originally there? Are they still there? I think they're still there, but turned into I don't know. You would kind of be going backwards in a way. But the good thing about it is you've already been designed this way. So whatever it is that will be trying to change you, it wouldn't be like it would have to have its own oil. So if you're already going to have these oil lamps and whatnot, so it's poisoning the oil well and changing it, but you can clean the oil. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like who's doing the pouring? That's what I'm wondering. You know, gunk. I need to get up there. See what you got there. What is this? Black ooze. It's from whatever Tempest fucking whatever the fuck. Pour me a shot. But sir, pour me a shot. Like less than that, like, all right, I'll take your advice. We have to have a shot. All right, that sounds a little more appropriate. I think you might be a little more appropriate. That's better. Yeah. I knew his ass was trying. Like he knew. I just knew. I thought I was the shit. I'm like, no, but it's my purpose and shit to protect my people and shit. You know what everything is. This is some diabolical shit that'll get to both our realm and the one below us. My eyes would turn black and shit. Struggling with it and shit like that. My wife's over there sitting there and shit, waiting for me to see what happens. She shouldn't have been there in the first fucking place. I chose to trust the wrong goddamn broad. You know what I'm saying? And wait until I fucking and then and she jump off on her pussy, the coochie show a little bit under that goddamn in a little tarp and shit. You gotta be sexy. You know what I'm saying? She got to walk that fucking bed and you see a little bit of the, you know what I'm saying, pube and shit, not too much and shit. She run over. Or fucking she running, go fucking grab it, go fucking see whatever hanging on for her and shit. I'm still there though. I'm still listening to everything like, right? And then I end up here. Fuck. What the fuck happened? They poured me into whatever they had. Took some fucking clever mechanics and made these little versions of me all over the planet and shit. So every time one dies, they try to spread my energy amongst all these and keep me trapped down here and shit. I'm sitting there like, right? Tricky is not to destroy yourself, though. We need to gradually acclimate, accolades, and then graduate. That's what we do. And we wait. Oh my! It's only a few seconds past. As you slow down, it's going. It was like, oh, you trying to play games, huh? You know what I'm saying? Time is different and shit. Nigga woke up. Motherfucker, how the fuck is he doing that? How is he doing this? He fucking getting scared and shit. He's just getting worried and shit. They got every look. I told you about the so we all in this goddamn. It's not just me. We standing in these rings. There's these big rings and shit. The Greys are up there and shit. One of them is the girl I used to talk to and shit. And another one is I didn't see his face, but I heard his voice. Sound like somebody else. I know. Which could be, could not be, whatever fuck. But they have their faces, but they look like larvae. Like the skin is so pale, but they almost look like larvae. Like they're in the beginning stages of whatever it is they turn into next. But adults, they're still grays and shit with black eyes and whatnot. But they have their human faces just like this, where they look like androids almost, but not. But like larvae, but the same thing, the Android and the Gray and all that's just all the same thing, but it's reached that point where it's like, it's different, you know what I'm saying? And they fucking downloading people's information through blood and shit. They just really absorb the information and shit, which makes me worried about every last one of you because once a motherfucker can get a hold of your genetic information and fucking absorb it and all your memories and shit, they can just do whatever the fuck away with you and then turn into that and literally be exactly what that is. Minus, there's always something in the way you can tell and shit. I'm like, how many different ways have I told you that this shit was going to happen? You know? Like, yeah, so it makes me wonder shit, who's who or whatnot. But, I mean, technically, you would still be talking to that person because it would be that person. So I imagine that you would have the ability to control whatever, it would be really hard and shit, but yeah, you have the ability to control whatever construct it is. It would be a gray, which would be, it's already made to be used by other forms of, it's an android, it's made to be used by people who want to hide their face. You know, so let's say like Larry or something like that is on some bullshit. They don't want you to know that who they are, they're gonna use a gray. And then they come and do whatever the fuck they do with the gray, it's just meant to hide. It's a tool for deception and shit, so you never know who the fuck it actually is. But then you got everybody did the same thing to each other, so you have reptilians like that too, and they combine it with great DNA so that they can have that automaton part, on board, so that they can always kind of control it, which is the same problem that we have. You know what I'm saying? But what we have is we have more control than people would let us to believe. But it's so many systems of fucking webbing in your head that you you're gonna have a hard time knowing getting back in the streets. You're gonna have a hard time knowing what's you and what's not for a little while. You know what I mean? Until you get rid of all of this bullshit that we're talking about and we start talking about more like this. I want this conversation to be basic. That's my goal. What I want. I want. It might be selfish of me. I prefer that this would be the regular talk, or not even regular talk. It's so beyond regular that we don't talk about it no more. You know what I'm saying? But I want some people to catch up because it's necessary. You know what I mean? Or whatnot. So. Yeah. Oh shit. That's what I'm talking about. Hmm. We're getting old. You're falling apart, Mary Jane. All right, Spider-Man it is. Finally beat this bitch. Finally beat this. I love her though. I'm not gonna call her a bitch again. I'm sorry I called you a B. All right, Spider-Man. Hour and 23 minutes of me talking like that. Keep it separate. Once I put it on YouTube, it'll say something like rappity, shmapity, and something else.